Welcome to PurpleLunarose Tarot and Astrology. So tonight we're going to be doing the water signs, guys, the Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. I am going to start with a collective reading, and then I'm going to offer some free readings at the end, guys. I'm sure you guys seen the video scrolling across there. Question is, ladies, did it make you get up and move? That music, that song, that video has made me move all day. So guys, if you're trying to get rid of some stagnant energy or if you're trying to be more creative, movement is very important, right? All right, guys, so I'm going to start collective reading. We've already talked about the astrology. This is definitely one of those weeks where I feel so, I don't know, honored, blessed, excited that I get to feel the energies a little bit early. This full moon has me so creative, so passionate, so excited. There's just no words. So I just want you guys to know it's coming. It's beautiful. It's Aries full moon energy. It's definitely get up and move, right? Hi, Miss L. Hi, Sandra, Jenna, Diana, Miss Tina, everyone. All right, guys, here's collective energy. And we're going to do something a little fun with the water signs. I was telling Miss Tina today, I was like, it's so weird how all the new creative inspiration comes to me, it seems like. Well, really, everything comes at the water signs. It seems like when I get notifications for the monetizations, things like that, those have been the water signs. You know what I mean? So super interesting. But Miss Tina gifted me these playing cards. These are regular playing cards, guys. See it? Five of clubs, seven of hearts, queen of hearts. I don't know if you know this, but you can read tarot with regular playing cards. And I know not everyone has tarot cards. And my whole point of always telling you what the card means is so that you can see that this is something you can learn and do yourself, right? I remember thinking my mom had like magical powers or something. I'm not saying she didn't have magical powers. She probably most definitely did. But I just remember thinking like, I wish I could do that, right? And we can all do this. Spirit gives us all the ability to learn, gain wisdom. Like Miss Tina was telling me right before the live, knowledge is power, right? Look at this. Judy Williams from New Zealand. Good afternoon, Judy. But I was telling Miss Tina, I was like, knowledge is power, yes, but only if we actually implement it, right? So since I've had all this extra time on my very single hands, right? I definitely have been learning the things and spending more time just on my, I guess, my craft, right? Like the thing that I enjoy doing the most, which of course is going to be tarot. But many times people have asked about the regular playing cards, and I had a pretty good idea, but I haven't practiced a whole lot. So that's what I've been doing, guys. I've been practicing. I even went through and wrote on the cards like what they were. So, for example, like the Nine of Hearts is Nine of Cups, right? And remember, cups are emotions, our feelings, water, energy. And remember, Nine of Cups is divine wishes being granted. So this is how we're going to do our collective energies. Thank you, Diana. All right, so let's start masculine energy first, please. Masculine energy first. So Nine of Swords comes out. Four of Pentacles comes out. I just want to say, I definitely practice on my own energy right before the live, and very similar cards. Look at the fours, though. I love it. So 944 comes out. Nine of Spades, Four of Diamonds, and the Four of Clubs. So that's Nine of Pentacles. Sorry. Nine of Swords, Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. This masculine energy could be processing some traumas here in order to reach firm foundation union energy. It could definitely be for financial purposes, But Four of Pentacles, or I'm sorry, I'm going to do that all night. Four of Diamonds is telling me there's this energy of, again, holding on to something too tightly, not willing to release a pattern. It's a pattern. All right, so the cool thing about these cards, they have crystals on them, and they tell you what the crystals will help you with. So, of course, there's going to be a weird one that I can't pronounce, right? Antigarite, this is going to help you flow, intuition, and to bloom. So masculine feels stagnant, right? Four of Diamonds, Four of Pentacles, holding on to something too tightly. Anytime we hold on to like energy that's no longer serving our greater good, it becomes stagnant. It's not healthy. It just weighs you down, right? So Malachite is on here. Transformation, openness, and love. And then Carnelian is on the Four of Clubs, Four of Wands, and it's creativity, confidence, and passion. So this masculine definitely struggling with some confidence, right? Most likely that's why I'm holding on to the old way of doing something. And whatever that old way is, it's stagnant, it's unhealthy. So Two of Diamonds comes out for feminine energy. That's going to be Two of Pentacles. You could feel like you're being pulled in too many directions. It kind of came out sideways, though. You guys see that? 10 of Hearts, 10 of Cups comes out. Stuck in a difficult choice of love. And then the Queen of Pentacles comes out. Ooh, Divine Feminine, stuck between love or money. How interesting, right? That's the free readings that we're offering after the water signs. Coincidence? I think not, right? Hi, Starluva. Hi, Carol. So yeah, you are feminine energy, definitely struggling where to put all those creative juices, right? I'm picking that up strongly. Masculine energy over here, still holding on to some same old toxic something or other, right? All right, so let's do bridging energy. But I'm going to use the Heal Yourself reading cards with the bridging energy. And then, guys, I'm going to pull out some messages from your person. And that's how we're going to wrap up the collective. All right, so we're looking for the bridging energy. This is going to be the current spiritual lesson. I'm hearing we may have more than one, which is unusual because normally there's definitely one right up front. Sound is good. Is there anything wrong? Let me know. I know I'm sitting a little further away than normal. All right, here they come. So we have pay attention to the signs and selling out. Ooh, procrastination is on the bottom. Good luck trying to do that. Well, you may be able to do it, but I promise you that the spanking you're going to get is unreal. But pay attention to the signs. So 101 are the numbers here. So number synchronicities are everywhere. There's 10 people. We're at 12 minutes even, 1201. But yeah, so you're probably seeing all the number synchronicities everywhere. I do feel like it's trying to guide you, like shine a light on a path to something. I think it's trying to guide you away from the selling out energy. You can look at the selling out card and see pretty clearly what it is that you're selling out, right? What it is that we are selling out, I should say. And it's like we are now at this point in our spiritual path, spiritual journey, soul's journey, right? I feel like both divine masculine and divine feminine. where like we know that's no longer allowed. So I do have this sense, procrastination is on the bottom, that we could be procrastinating certain things, certain actions on our journey. But I will say this, I feel like we're doing it to protect, for protection of the journey. Definitely. It's number 8. I think it was 2 days ago, Spirit had me studying the number 8. Definitely about the infinity sign, but more so about the numerology meaning of number 8 and its abundance. Right now, if you're on this specific journey, things are starting to look up, right? Well, I guess unless you're really resonating with the masculine energy. But for the feminine energy, it seems like it's looking up. The only thing that's different is masculine always seems like they're a little bit behind the feminine, right? So it's like masculine energy is going through something that feminine energy may have went through, let's say 6 to 8 weeks ago, right? So it's like this energy of trying to play catch up too. But yeah, I think the procrastination that we're experiencing, anything you're kind of like putting back, whether it's working on the actual journey itself, following your purpose, working with your spiritual abilities, alignment, contact, right? Communication. It's like whatever you're putting off, it's definitely being put off for a feeling, with like a feeling of protection, whether you're trying to protect yourself or the other. All right, so let's close it out with some messages. We'll do 3 from Divine Masculine to Divine Feminine, and then we'll do 3 from Divine Feminine to Divine Masculine. And then I'll get a drink of water. All right, I'm starting to see, to understand, but what if it's too late? Luckily, this journey is about ourselves and our purpose and our soul's path. So it's never too late, right? Keep following your intuition comes out. I feel like this could be some higher self message here. And this is more 3D message. Yeah. All right, let's do one more from Divine Masculine to Divine Feminine. Your courage inspires me. Again, 3D message. All right, so let's do 3 from feminine to masculine, please. 3 from Divine Feminine to Divine Masculine. And then we'll get started with those water signs. Did you get my message? So Divine Feminine could be trying to reach out. I feel like you are, and that's why I had to explain the procrastination. Oh, my new favorite. Out in the outfield, watching, amazed by the things that you do. Divine Feminine, you could be watching masculine energy. That could be their social media. You could live close to them. You could be like actually watching them. That's usually the other way around though, right? Like it's usually the masculine that's watching the feminine. Ooh, 2 more came out. Why can't I stop thinking about you? And I will reach out to you soon. All right, so feminine energy, these are a lot of, I feel like they're all 3D messages. So definitely this sense of wanting contact, communication, that type of energy. All right, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. Miss L, 1212 1222. Are they numbers you're seeing on the screen? 444. I've been seeing 444 a lot. I'm ready. I'm ready for the 444. All right. So unfortunately, I need a little bit more practice with the playing cards before we can use them for the entire night. But I'm definitely getting a lot better. Guys, grab your regular playing cards and make yourself some tarot cards at home. I think many of you will be surprised at just how easy it is for you to pick it up. All right, so we're going to start. I have pulled out so many oracles for the water sign, so it's clearly oracle night. I normally like to do tarot night, where we just pull from a bunch of different tarot decks. But we're going to stick with Diana's favorite. She likes it, the Modern Witches Tarot. We're going to use these for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Queen of the Moon, current energy. Energy oracle for the spread. And then I've pulled out, Miss L gifted me these Power of Love Activation Oracle. We're going to use those for guidance. And then, of course, we'll close it out with the Moonology Oracle. All right, I got to get a water. Hydrate, guys. Hydrate. I've been moving so much today and not drinking nearly enough water. I knew you'd like that. All right, here we go. Man, I forgot to timestamp the collective again. Never fails. All right, let's wait for it. And then let's do 1919 for Cancer. Cancer, this is going to be for the week of September 24th through September 30th. So you do have the Aries supermoon on the 29th. Pulled those chakra love cards out that we used last night for the fire signs. Guys, if you missed the fire signs, they're already posted. But if you participate and get a free love or money reading at the end of the water signs, I'll also pull you a chakra love card. All right, Cancer, here it is, energy of the week. To come out, we have the path and blossoming, number 8 and number 33. So again, with the numbers, the path says that something's being shown to you. Blossoming is about something new. On the bottom, I knew it, discernment. Like there's confusion about what's being shown to you because you're looking at the path being lit up, but you're not actually taking movement towards it. So it's like you don't realize that path where it's taking you. It looks like daybreak here. It looks like it's night where you're at, and then like the sun is rising, but there's something about it that you're fearful of, and it's like you're not quite sure if you want to take that path. Cancer, I feel like the answer is yes. Flower moon, number 33, the blossoming card. It came out for the fire signs yesterday too. It's a very I almost said sentimental, but not sentimental. It has a big synchronicity in my journey. All right, let's do energy oracle for the main spread, and let's see what's the challenge or obstacle. I feel like it's just you don't understand, you don't see. Maybe Spirit's not allowing you to see too far ahead, Cancer. I feel like that's been me since day one. Remember, guys, I'm Cancer rising, but I feel like, you know how we get these tarot readers that do like, tell you something that's going to happen like 10 years down the road. I'm not saying that that's not possible. It's definitely very possible. But for me and my personal journey, like Spirit doesn't really let me look too far back and too far ahead. But what I am allowed to see is usually very detailed, right? All right, let's look at challenge or obstacle for Cancer. All right, so walking away comes out. It's number 27. Lesson learned. You have healer of the ages. So definitely been going through a big healing period. This is lesson learned. I do feel, ooh, I just heard it. I do feel like this could, okay, so this is that card where it's like, this is supposed to help you with this challenge or obstacle. A lot of times when we have big cosmic influences, like for example, this Aries full moon energy that we're tapping into, this could be energy that's happening right now. Cancer. I've heard people talking about saying, making a comment that they feel like they're experiencing a second awakening or like a second spiritual awakening. I disagreed with that at first. I was like, you only get one awakening. You're not awake, you're awake, right? But do you guys remember August 1st? Do you remember we started talking about the Kundalini? I'm still kind of, in this energy of trying to, I get all the confirmations from spirit all the time that it was Kundalini awakening, right? But it definitely had that sense, that feeling of a new awakening or like a second awakening or like, so when the first awakening happened, Cancer, I wasn't healing, right? I was just deteriorating. I wasn't walking away from anything because I was completely people pleasing, right? So it was like when I had the first awakening, it was like, it was about this person here. I always see Jesus in this card, y'all. But it was like about this person, right? I said the other day, I was like, people started to get scared for me and they started taking me to church. And so it was like about the healing, about being unconditionally loved by God, right? And so it was like that was the first part of the awakening. And in that time, the purpose was definitely the healing, gaining knowledge, wisdom, all these types of things. This second part that happened into July, beginning of August, guys, it was the Venus retrograde, man. But in that period, that was more an awakening of what I'm able to do, what I'm capable of, what gifts and abilities I've been given or awakened, right? That was that type of energy. I feel like I'm talking to a Cancer who's already had a spiritual awakening. Like you understand, you are aware, right? But something is definitely happening where you feel like you have this new knowing or this new understanding or like a second, I know this is going to sound a certain way to certain people, but like coming to Jesus moment, right? It's like you had the first one and you started healing and you went through a process, and it's like now you have the second one. So the path that's being shown to you where something new is coming is clearly asking you to walk away from something, Cancer. And the card that tells you how to do that is this second awakening that you've experienced, this activation, right? Because now you know. I think at first I couldn't like walk away in my own journey. Remember, North Node, my purpose here, because I definitely was still in the healing part where it's, even though I've heard from the very beginning it's about purpose and not person, still stuck on the energy or the idea or the belief of the person, right? So it's like as soon as I could heal that, it makes it easier to walk away. It makes it easier because now I have faith in the journey that I'm on. because now I have confirmation of the journey that I'm on, right? That's what I was going to say. That all that confirmation that I think literally activated the Kundalini, that's exactly what I needed at that moment. I feel like Cancer, that's what you're going to get this week. It's some sort of knowing, understanding, confirmation of your own abilities. It's going to help you be able to walk away from something that you've been desperately holding on to for whatever reason. And whatever it is, like it definitely kept you from getting this new thing. Ooh. Okay, so door to personal healing and happiness comes out. It's number 34. And then I dropped a whole stack of them, but I'm only going to show you the top one. It was happy family, number 4. So this definitely has something to do with a family situation. It could have something to do with children. But it was something was keeping you from being able to walk through that door to personal healing and happiness. And it's like this week, you get this confirmation, this knowing, this understanding. You remove whatever was blocking your doorway and you go through the door. Sweet. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready. All right, let's do some Modern Witches Tarot. Let's start with the energy of the week. 833, the path, and blossoming. So 5 of Pentacles comes out. King of Swords comes out. Queen of Cups comes out. Man, the goosebumps I just got. Okay, so 5 of Pentacles needing help. This is the broken card, right? The go to church card. I told you people were scared for me. But what happens when you do that? You step into this King of Swords energy. You become authentic. You become proud of the journey that brought you to this energy, right? And it doesn't have to be church. It doesn't have to be Christians. It doesn't have to be, I don't have any set religious, here's my belief system. Are you ready, Cancer? My belief system is that if you study every religion, I mean, almost every single one of them, it's like they all have a basic theory. Just love. It's love. Love thy neighbors, right? Love. That's all you have to do. Be kind to people. Treat people how you want to be treated. That's it. Look in every religion. It doesn't matter whether it's the Mormons with John Smith, or it's Muhammad, or it's Jesus, or it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who it is. They all have the same thing, right? And it's love one another. Be kind to one another. That's these cards. Like, that's the authenticity. It's like when you get the assistance, when you get help, when you reach out to this energy and this energy comes and heals you, you step into this role where you just want to talk about or guided you. And it's so funny, the computer is totally freaking out. It looks like we're still on, so I'm gonna keep going. But it's like, yeah, you just want to stand up, speak truth, and be like, yes, this energy helped me, right? Queen of Cups, it loved me unconditionally, right? Queen of Cups is unconditional love. Queen of Cups is also my clue card for divine feminine. Did you guys see it flickering, or was it just me? I know, right? I know. It's kind of exciting, though. All right. So walking away, Cancer. So you have 2, 7, 5, 1, and 3, 4. Walking away says, okay, so yesterday we seen the garden and the gate, and it talks about how she stays in her garden and she feels safe there. And it's that energy of like not wanting to leave your comfort zone. So walking away is this energy of she's used the key that she had around her neck that she wasn't using to unlock the gate, and she finally unlocks the gate and she goes out the gate. She's going towards spirit, She's going towards ascension. She's going towards her spiritual path, right? Expansion, growth, all those things. And it says in the book that she's going out this gate and she's shutting the gate behind her with no intentions on going back. The old way is done. And I feel like for most of you Cancers, you most likely got, ooh, look at that. There's the match. I feel like it was trying to come out in reverse. But it's like for most of you, you got the confirmation this week. For most of you, you got the confirmation this week. You already know what it is. It's like I don't have to say it. But Queen of Cups, King of Cups. So this is my clue card: divine masculine and divine feminine energy. So I know everybody's like, oh my gosh, she's telling me to walk away from my divine masculine. I'm that person, y'all. I'm that person. Believe me, it's freaking hard. I so get it. All right, everything is fine. Everything is fine is that card that says, it's 10 of Swords. It's the same as the 10 of Swords, but you see she's laying there and she's scrolling through her phone. And she's pretending like she's not seeing something. She's pretending like she's ignoring something. She can't see all those swords that are being stabbed into her freaking body, right? 8 of Swords is self-restriction. So if I'm talking to Divine Feminine, which I feel like I very much am, it's this, and again, it doesn't matter whether you're the male, you're the female, it doesn't matter. But I feel like you're keeping yourself stuck in a circle because you're struggling to walk away, most likely from counterpart energy, right? So the challenge is, one, to stop ignoring whatever this person is doing. And I think if you can do that alone, Cancer, then it's the binds come off, right? Then you're flying on your creative streak. All right, let's look at Healer of the Ages. So we have the World coming out, of course. We have 7 of Wands coming out. You're highly protected. And we have Knight of Cups. You're highly protected from this person. I said that with the collective energy, Cancer. Excuse me, sorry. If you feel like something's being held up or pushed back, it's definitely for your protection. It's to keep the door from being blocked. Knight of Cups is very much seen as the player card, the person who's not emotionally available, right? Now, here's what I'm going to say, because that kind of, it rubs me the wrong way sometimes. Okay, does that mean that your counterpart energy is this person? Maybe, yes, no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's even if they are in this type of energy, the reason, remember I say, the reason this Knight of Cups is so courageous and goes around taking this message to these people and wanting someone to fill, that's why he wants someone to fill the cup, right? He's just looking for love to be put in the cup. Look at the things, like if I'm talking to Divine Feminine, look at the things that you've done in your own journey trying to get someone to fill your cup. You see what I'm trying to say? I know the things I've done, and let me tell you, freaking ridiculous, right? So it's like we really need to kind of lay off that player energy with the Knight of Cups. But it's clearly Spirit saying that you're being protected from that type of energy. All right, door to personal healing and happiness. So we have Justice coming out, and it did come out in reverse. We have 6 of Cups, someone from the past, and we have 10 of Swords. It's also reunion energy. 10 of Pentacles is on the bottom. So Justice in reverse, you could be dealing with some Libra energy, but I think what's happening is like something, It's very possible that someone from your past there's been an injustice. This could definitely be hindering like reunion energy, but Ten of Swords says something needs to come to a completion. Something needs to come to a completion. So Cancer, I want to show you the 2 cards. So this is the extra card in the Modern Witches Tarot. That everything is fine. She's just scrolling through her phone. She doesn't see it. She doesn't pay attention. She thinks if I don't acknowledge it, then it doesn't exist, right? Not true. Ten of Swords says, whatever this is, it could be someone from your past too, right? It's like whatever this energy is, it's like something needs to be completed. Something needs to be made fair, right? All right. Let's do, they did both come out, Diana. Let's do, it's like you can't ignore it. You can't ignore it. You're going to have to close it out. I will say, like, for me personally, I know exactly what this is talking about. Again, remember, North Node in Cancer. So I not only know what it's talking about, but if someone would have told me that I had to do this a year ago, I'd have been like, yeah, no, can't do that. And then if somebody would have told me I had to do this 3 years ago, I'd have been like, yeah, no, go away, not happening. 5 years ago, death, right? like watch out. So it does seem like as we progress through the journey, it's easier for us to remove the things that are the obstacles in our door to personal healing and happiness, especially when it comes to this, because at this point in our journey, we can see visually, physically in the 3D see that as we heal, so does the other. And I don't know about you guys, but that's enough for me. I'm good with that. I'm flying with that. It's this rocket powered ship. You understand? Like we're going. I'm so good with that. So yeah, just work your journey, and what aligns, what's meant to align will, right? And as you work your journey, you're helping the counterpart energy, regardless of their free will, regardless of whatever they choose, regardless of what repeated cycle they want to continue, doesn't matter. All right, Cancer. Power of love activation. Ownership. Thank you. You acknowledge your misdeeds and accomplishments alike and learn to love them as lessons. So I brought it up. I said that most likely in the past week, you've gotten to experience the thing that you're walking away from, right? And did you beat yourself up about it? Probably not. I hope not, Cancer, because you got to see it as that thing that you're finally finished with. You're finally done with it. You're finally able to easily walk away from it because you can see so clearly now, right? On the bottom is harmony. That's that Libra energy. You are able to feel a loving, balanced connection with everything. Yes, absolutely. Not only do you feel it, not only do you have the confirmations, but it's this knowing, right? All right, Moonology Oracle to close it out. Scorpio comes out strongly. It's time to release negativity. Yes, absolutely. Full moon in Scorpio. Adjustments are required. Yes, absolutely. Third quarter moon. And last one, the end of a tough cycle approaches. And it's full moon in Capricorn. Hallelujah, right? All right, Cancer, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, guys, please tap that like button. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all the good things. I'm going to clean up really quickly. I wonder how many people we pissed off with all those Jesus references. I don't know. I feel like if you're on this journey with me, not very many, because we've been seeing the Jesus everywhere, right? Super interesting, right? Going to a rock concert Saturday. Jenna. Danny. All right. More water. All right, let's do 4358 for Scorpio. This is going to be for September 24th through September 30th. So Scorpio, you do have that very powerful, explosive Aries supermoon. It's going to come in on the 29th. I will say it definitely has some sparks, right? A very passionate full moon, a very exciting full moon, very creative full moon, but could definitely be a full moon about some tough lessons. All right, Scorpio, we're using Queen of the Moon. Let's get energy of the week for Scorpio, please. September 24th through the 30th. We have the masculine coming out strongly, and it's number 42. The masculine energy does talk about balance. It actually talks about balancing your masculine and your feminine energies. I know that's really hard for people to understand. Like, if I'm a male and not, like, let's say I'm a straight male, and I'm watching PLR, and I'm telling, Rosa's telling me that I have feminine energy, and I'm like, what the bleep does that mean? Okay, so here's the easiest way to explain this. Ready? Masculine energy is your fight and protect. I'm sorry, feminine energy can fight too. Get back. But it's your protect and provide energy. Protect and provide energy. So I always kind of say, my masculine energy is what makes me lock my doors at night. It's what makes me, let's say, be observant in a non-safe area, right? You see what I'm trying to say? It's what makes me put food on the table for my family. Do I have to be a male or a female to do that? You see what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. Feminine energies. Feminine energy is self-care, self-love. It's the nurturing energy, right? So I always say my feminine energy is what makes me wash my hair. My feminine energy is what makes me want to put makeup on or wear bright, pretty clothes. Or, you see what I'm trying to say? These are feminine, nurturing, love. I don't want to say loving, because masculine can be loving too. But it's a nurturing energy, right? A caretaker type of energy. And we have both of those energies within us. Scorpio. All right, so if I'm going based on my own journey, from my own Scorpio, then this energy is struggling to deal with emotion, to feel it when it comes up and understand why you're feeling it, why you're having to deal with it, especially if it's something that you thought you put away. Because this Scorpio energy is very masculine, very cocky. It's almost like you are you put on this persona of this very strong, confident person because, again, not everybody's going to be like, she was talking to so-and-so. um, but you do this because internally, and this is really any Scorpio out there, I'm just saying, but it's like internally, you're that deep transformation. You're that deep, ever evolving, ever changing, always dying and being reborn over and over and over and over energy, right? So when you're trying to be this overly cocky, masculine, confident type of energy, you're kind of like pushing away your feminine energy. You're what's the word I'm trying to think of here? It's like you're restricting that energy. You're um hiding it, locking it up. So what happens is you become very imbalanced, right? You become very aggressive, angry. And I'm not trying to say that masculines are only angry and aggressive, but I'm just saying these are masculine types of energies, okay? And so when you do go through this type of spiritual awakening, and this particular Scorpio could be at a specific spot in their awakening journey where the rug has been ripped out. You can't sweep anything under the rug anymore, right? That shit's done. Now you got to face it. Now you got to look at it. And you're having to look at things that were like when maybe you were a kid or a child and you're like, why am I having to deal with all this stuff now? This could have something to do with like, it could be like family members, passing away, this type of energy, you know what I'm saying? And it's making you reflect, look at like, how did I get here? How did this happen? This type of energy. And when that happens, wow, there goes the computer again. But like those hurt inner child wounds, you're gonna have to face those things. And when you do that, Scorpio, like you could feel like, man, why is all this being dragged back out, right? It's because you're in, again, a certain part of your ascension process where you have to face it once and for all. You can't carry that weight with you where you're going. And where you're going is magnificent. Where you're going is magical. And I know that most likely you're going through such a big transformation at this moment that that's hard to believe, but that's where you're headed, right? If you're awakening, if you're aware, if you understand that, hey, I'm being a little bit more aggressive, I need to be a little bit more this, or the opposite way around. I'm being too upset about my emotions. I need to be more aware of my emotions and more confident about my emotions and more kind to my emotions. Like there's nothing wrong with having feelings, right? But there's definitely this energy of like, I just want to be more masculine. I want to be more confident. I want to be more hard. I want to be less emotional, right? don't want to have to feel these things. Well, when you get to a certain part in the journey, you have to feel them. You have to face them. They're going to be brought up. It might be something old that you thought you already dealt with, but you didn't. You just ignored it. All right. I don't know why I kept going. Like I was going to pull more. Let's do Energy Oracle. So let's see, challenge or obstacle. Challenge or obstacle for this masculine Scorpio energy. We have the thinking man and indecision coming out. So they did try to come out in reverse. So again, it's like I got something to figure out here. I need to think something through. I need to process something, but I don't really want to, right? It's going to be number 46 and number 8. All right, let's look at lesson learned to help you with that indecision. We have hostilities coming out in reverse. Thank you, Spirit. All right, so did y'all see that? You're wanting to stay in this more masculine energy, and you're gonna have to feel some of those emotions. You already know this. You already know that being brutal that being aggressive or being mean is not going to be helpful, right? It's not going to get you anywhere. It's not going to open new doors of opportunity, right? It's not going to help you in any decision-making process that you're going through. The thinking man says you've realized you have something of value. You just don't know what to do with it. But now you know that coming at it in an aggressive manner, like, I don't need this, screw this, forget that, no, that's not going to help. That's not going to work, right? So it's like now you could be ready this week, September 24th through the 30th, Scorpio, to start balancing these energies out, to start allowing more of those feminine energies to come in, to start feeling some of the nurturing that you so desperately need, right? To outcome for Scorpio. Hostilities is number 26. Action in reverse. Okay, that doesn't mean something bad. Spirit just popped me in the back of the head. So I'm judgmental, sorry. So I'm getting that. At first I was like, oh, you're not going to take action. You're not going to do it. You just sat here and listened to everything I said and you were like, forget it. Screw them feelings. That's not true. The action card actually says, it's number 17, Scorpio, it says that the horses are moving so quickly that there's a blur, that they're moving so fast you can't actually see the picture in great detail, right? I think it's coming in reverse because you're thinking about it, you're processing, you're taking small steps, right? It's not, I'm not taking any action. It's, I'm not going to dive head deep into this thing until I know exactly where I'm going, right? I need to be able to see something. I need to be able to be guided, have direction. But at least you understand that you have to balance those energies out. All right, let's look at the masculine energy. Energy of the week. Ace of Wands, your destiny, your fate. King of Wands, I'm so glad King of Wands came out. The tattoos, guys, the tattoos. I learned today, who was it that taught me? Ooh, the honey badger on TikTok, guys. If you guys have not seen the honey badger on TikTok, have all the mercies. But anyway, King of Wands is be confident in yourself. This is that cocky energy I was talking about, though, right? This is that, like, don't be overconfident in yourself. Balance it out. Spirit's not going to tell you not to be confident in yourself, Scorpio. Spirit wants you to have all the confidence in the world. Spirit wants you to understand just how magical you are, right? But you don't want to be overly confident to the point that you come off as cold, closed off, mean, unkind, right? But this Scorpio could definitely have some tattoos, multiple tattoos. It could be some flames. Ace of Cups comes out. Overflow of emotion. Thank you, Spirit. So yes, it's like you are having to feel something and you don't want to feel it. And man, I would love to say that, like, there's a way out of that, but there's not. You're going to have to feel it. You have to process it, understand. And then it's like Miss Tina was telling me, you can't just understand. You actually have to implement, right? Like, you have the knowledge, you know the why. Now use it. Do something with it, right? Allow it to help you make a decision confidently. Queen of Cups comes back out. Unconditional love, divine feminine energy, the sun, bright joy, happiness, the devil. The sun could be some manipulation. There could be some control energy there because the devil came out. And the devil is karmic energy, unhealthy energy. It is Capricorn energy. Scorpio, you could feel like either someone you love or someone that has a great amount of love for you I'm not sure. You could feel like they're controlling your decision, or you could feel like it's not an option. Yeah. You could feel like it's not an option, like something is not available to you because you're bound to something else. I just want to say, Scorpio, that doesn't make it true. It just says the cards are just telling me that that's how you feel. All right, so hostilities in reverse. This is lesson learned. So it's this closed off energy, hostilities. Like if I'm hostile towards you, it's because I want you to stay back, right? So if I'm not hostile towards you, it's I'm allowing you to come into my space, right? So it's this energy of like, you know that you need to be open and you not to close yourself off. The Hermit comes out closed off, right? Virgo energy. This is it's spiritual awakening, dark night of the soul. But it's also, see how she's opening the laptop? It's also this energy of wanting to know the why, wanting to understand what to do. Like maybe not being hostile, being more open now because you want to understand, why am I feeling all this stuff? How am I going to get past this challenge or obstacle? All right, so the Star comes out. The Star, for some reason, gets us in trouble all the time. Beautiful card. But anyway, the Star is Aquarius energy. It's bright hope for your future. I just want you guys to know, apparently we can show all the boobs in the world, but, you know, Lord forbid we show like any, you know, thing else, right? All right, Ten of Cups comes out. So definitely trying to implement, definitely trying to gain wisdom, understand why something is happening so that you can get this new start. Ten of Cups is happy home, happy family. So the new start, definitely in love, relationship, right? So action in reverse. At first, Scorpio, I was fixing just jump right down your throat and be like, what the bleep, right? But Spirit, right away, it was like, no. It doesn't mean that you're not taking action. It means that you're considering the action to take, which is much better than the Aries. I'm the Aries. We just go. We just go, and then about halfway there, we turn around and go, oh, wait, was this the right route? Oh, we're too late. We're already halfway there. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, nothing wrong with slowing down and considering which action to take. All right, so the World comes out. Everything is fine card comes out, and Knight of Swords comes out. On the bottom, you have the Seven of Pentacles. This is my shit show card. I'm just gonna say it, right? That's what it is. And it's what it means is that you've done all this stuff and you have all these pentacles, you've gathered all this stuff that you have, the things you've done, and now you're looking at it. It's kind of like you're looking at your life and you're like, okay, what am I supposed to do with all of this, right? It's that energy. But I will say that it's also the card that says you're almost there. You're almost there. Because remember, the Eight of Pentacles is the card that says you're almost there. So this is you getting to almost there. There's something you're having to be a little bit patient about. I think it's about breaking free from something. Knight of Swords is here. It's definitely my clue card for the breakup, but the horse is kind of like sticking out to me. I think that's the action, is you need to break free from something that you've been telling yourself isn't bothering you. It's like, I can deal with all these swords. I can sit here and keep scrolling through my phone and they can just keep stabbing me and stabbing me and stabbing me, and I'm totally fine with that. You're going to have to stop doing that. And you're going to have to stop doing that part most likely quickly. What other opportunities open up to you or you're ready for after that, I feel like will be up to you, Scorpio. But the World card says the opportunities will be there. All right. Cancer energy coming out strongly for Scorpio. Virgo energy coming out. Capricorn energy. Ooh. Tolerance. So it says you appreciate other points of view because you sense the love in everyone. You're being more open to understanding what someone else might be trying to tell you. Maybe because you see that they're just trying to help, right? Commitment is on the bottom. You dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. All right, let's close it out with the Moonology Oracle. This is going to help you with your thoughts and emotions. A time to give rather than take. It's new moon in Virgo. Confidence is your key to success. It's new moon in Leo. And bring love into the situation. It's new moon in Aquarius. There it is, right there. My absolute favorite on the bottom, the blue moon, which we just had, right? Believe in the impossible. Scorpio, this Aries full moon is the full moon that is coming after the blue moon. The blue moon is a once in a blue moon energy. So think back at what you were doing around that time. This super moon is almost like an expansion of that energy. I do feel like it's an explosion, right, of that energy. Definitely. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, guys, please tap that like button for me. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very, very good things. I'm going to clean up really quickly, and then we will move on to Pisces. Sweet. I'm so glad. Just seeing the Queen of Wands and the Lovers. So Queen of Wands, be confident in yourselves and your abilities. Be confident in the journey that you're on. All right. More water. Pisces, let's do 107.21 for Pisces. This is going to be for the week of September 24th through September 30th. Pisces, on the 29th, you have the Aries full moon. That energy has been coming out strongly for all the signs, starting back with the fire signs. which we posted yesterday. All right, so I'm using Queen of the Moon. Let's get the energy of the week for Pisces, please. September 24th through September 30th. Wow. The Queen of the Moon herself comes out. My absolute freaking stinking favorite. Have mercy, Pisces. All right, so Queen of the Moon, sovereignty. This is about you stepping into your powers. It's more than that. Hold on. I'm hearing cosmic blessings. I don't think that's right. I don't think I heard that right. I heard the word ancestors. Ooh, this is going to be a big one. All right, 41, Queen of the Moon, sovereignty. It's definitely about you. It is about your sovereignty. It's about your knowing, your understanding of your powers, of your abilities. But there's something here. Let me just keep pulling the cards. I also heard full circle. All right, so challenge or obstacle for Pisces. All right, so contract comes out, appreciation comes out, magician in the mirror is going to go with appreciation, and door to spirit comes out. All right, so your contract is your twin contract, right? Your spiritual contract. I feel like you are, there was something you feel like was kept from you. You weren't shown. Maybe it's like this week you're finally shown the situation, but you feel like gypped. You feel like it's almost like I got this feeling like this is me, okay? So if I didn't have this blindfold on, I would be able to balance these scales a lot faster. But it's like something's taking me a long time because someone put this blindfold on. Appreciation and magician in the mirror is lesson learned. So appreciation, we all know what that means. Magician in the mirror is the card. You see how he's got the fire and water. It talks about how it's definitely a twin flame clue card. But Pisces, it talks about how it says that when this card comes out, you're learning how to use your spiritual abilities and you're doing it in front of everyone. And you don't care what anyone says anymore. You don't care what they think. You don't care if they make fun of you. You don't care if they say that, whatever. Like, you just don't care. You're doing it because you have so much appreciation. You're so grateful for the blessings that Spirit's given you, the gifts that Spirit's given you, and you've learned how to use them, right? Door to Spirit says that the veil is being moved because Spirit is getting a message to you. Pisces, I feel like all of this is happening this week. All of it. Every bit of it. Have you been stepping into your sovereignty? Yes, absolutely. But is this the week that you get some confirmation that you've done this job very well, and you get that confirmation from Spirit, and that confirmation has something to do with your abilities? Yes, right? All right, let's pull some Modern Witches Tarot. I just seen the Five of Wands. So Five of Wands does say something is challenging, but Five of Wands is also the training card. So it's like you've trained for this. You've prepared for this. You're ready. All right, so Knight of Cups comes out. This is about delivering a message, emotional feelings to Cups. Two of Wands comes out. Two of Wands could have something to do with traveling, going somewhere. This could have something to do with expectations, but I think it's actual travel, like actual movement, having to go somewhere. The Fool, you're not wanting to. You're going to have to take a leap of faith. You definitely have to go. I could be talking to someone who's a speaker. It's like you have to share something with people. You have to be courageous to travel to places that most people don't travel to tell people certain information. But it's like if you can take this leap of faith this week, you're stepping into your power. It's like you're stepping into your purpose. I could be talking to someone that's like, you've been working the spiritual path and you're like, man, what's my purpose? What am I supposed to be doing here? And it's like this week you just boom, right in it, right? And the whole time, it's like you couldn't see it, you didn't understand it, because while you were working your spiritual contract, your twin journey, it was like you had this blindfold on, like something was keeping you from being able to see something. I will say for me, I don't know if this is going to be this way for you, Pisces, but just for me, for an example, I know sometimes that I feel like I get put, like the blindfold gets put on so that it's to protect me, right? I mean, it's possible. Wheel of Fortune comes out. Good luck, good fortune. This is expansion, growth. So that's been the challenge, is the expansion or growth. Queen of Wands, being confident about your abilities, your spiritual abilities. And Three of Pentacles, this could be collaboration or teamwork. Pisces, there's something you do. There's something you have. I don't know what clear it is, but you have something. You hear things, you see things, you feel things, you know things. I don't know what it is, but you have something. And it's like Spirit saying you need to work with others to bring those abilities out. You need to grow them, expand them, make them big, take them places, right? Appreciation and Magician and the Mirror is lesson learned. I feel like this, it's not that it's just happening now. You've been on this awakening journey, Pisces, but it's like you maybe had an ability that maybe like you didn't know how to use it or what it was for or something like that. And it's like, this is the week that Spirit's like, hey, shh, over here, this is what you use it for, right? And it could be shown to you. Maybe it's reflected to you in someone else. Ace of Swords, new clarity, new understanding. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups could be emotional overflow. Definitely could happen with all of this. But I think, and I feel like it will, but I think it's also too, it's your intuition. It's like this could have something to do with that little voice in your head, right? With trusting intuition, with removing any self-doubt, right? Two of Pentacles, with questioning yourself, going back and forth, right? Is it this? Is it that type of energy? It's like you finally get the it's this answer. It's this, right? Door to Spirit, we have Seven of Pentacles. There it is again. Seven of Pentacles is that energy that says you're almost there. So it's like you may not be able to see this just yet. Like maybe you're listening to my message. Remember, this reading is for the 24th through the 30th, and today we're streaming it on the 19th. So you could be listening and you're like, but I don't see that yet. I don't understand. I just have all this energy here and I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with it, right? That's Seven of Pentacles energy. Three of Wands, this is taking action, going towards your future. So it's like door to Spirit. Spirit's going to tell you how to take all these things that you have, that you've gathered through this awakening journey, and turn it into this, right? You have the Devil card coming out, Capricorn energy. You're breaking the binds. It's a cycle, right? For you, Pisces, this is a cycle. And that cycle, I got like, what was it I said earlier? Like a speaker, like a public speaker. Maybe what it is that you speak about is breaking a cycle for you, yourself, in your own journey. On the bottom, the Sun, definitely. All right. Capricorn coming out strongly again. Aries, Sagittarius, all right, let's pull some guidance for Pisces. Power of Love activation. Respect. You value everyone's unique perspective on the path to love and present. You live in the moment and are able to bring forth the energy of love in your current circumstances. This is implementation, right? In other words, you take everything you've gathered, like I said, with that Seven of Pentacles, and you take action and you go towards your future. And that alone, Spirit is going to tell you, is going to show you, is going to break something, an unhealthy cycle of some sort. All right, let's do Moonology Oracle to close it out for Pisces. And then we'll jump over and do some of those free love or money readings. All right, Pisces. A personal issue reaches a resolution. Definitely. Full moon in Cancer. There it is. Don't let your past hold you back. South node. It's time to move towards the North node. North node is in Aries, Pisces. It's going to give you a drive like you've never felt before. The passion, the creativity, all of that is also very much strong Aries energy. So yeah, your North node is going to pull you. It's almost like it's pulling you, like you have to come this way, right? Don't let your past hold you back. One more, please, for Pisces. Look at that. A new romantic cycle begins. And look at the scales. Look at the scale. You see them? New moon in Libra. All right, Pisces, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, guys, please tap that like button for me. I'm going to clean up really quickly, and then we'll look over there and see who wants to do some free love or money readings. I actually have this really cool idea. Spirit showed me this morning that we're going to try. So if you want to do a free reading, just let me know if you want to know about love or money. You don't have to ask your question. I'm not gonna really focus on any questions. I want you to think about your question internally to yourself, because Spirit already knows what you're gonna ask before you ask, right? And then whoever gets one, I'm going to pull Power of Love out at the end. All right, was it Danny? Okay, sweet. We probably won't need lists per se. When I was getting the information that we were allowed to do this, I feel like it's going to be just a few at the end of each element, right? It's not going to be like Sunday night where we stay on for 2 hours and we do free readings, because we've already been on for an hour and a half. And you know what I mean? And so, I would say maybe 20-30 minutes at the end of each live, something like that, Diana. Look at Sandra. She's like, I want to know about money. All right, let's do Danny's first. I do offer coupons, Danny. I do offer coupons. All right, we'll pick that one just because it was super sweet. Thank you so very much. All right, let's do Danny's reading. All right, that's not true. I can't pick that one. I need to know love or money. Love or money. Look, I'm jumping the gun. I learned this new thing, and I'm going to teach you guys how to do it so that when you're at home, and rather you use your regular playing cards, right? Like your regular cards, or you purchase your set of tarot cards, right? Look at that Emperor on top. I love it. That or the other, doesn't matter. I'm going to teach you how to answer your questions, love or money. It's super fun, guys, and totally worked. I feel like we make this tarot stuff entirely too hard. All right, so definitely a love message, Danny says. A love message. All right, here we go. So I'm going to shuffle. And she wants love, okay? So I'm looking for the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups. All right, so Judgment, Nine of Pentacles. I'm just going to go through until I get to the Ace of Cups. And then we all get to look at the Modern Witches Tarot because they're beautiful. So there's the Ace of Cups, right? Ooh, look at that. All right. So she wants to know about love. So Danny, this is where you're at right now. This is what you want. This is what you have to do. See how easy that was? All right. So the Empress energy. You're stepping into your divine feminine energy. You're choosing yourself over others. You are pouring into your own cup. You're learning about astrology. You're learning how all of that has to do with the journey that you're on. You're learning how you're connected to spirit, source, all of those things, right? But there is still something that you are bound to, and you know what it is. And you have to remove yourself from that bind in however way, shape, or form. Most likely, this is going to be the person that catapulted all of this, right? And it's like the moment you can realize, I've got this new like understanding for the Lovers. Notice how when you see the Lovers card, it looks the same, but there's no devil and they're not bound. But you always see those two people, right? But they're not bound. Remember, I say the Lovers is not some fantasy, like fairy tale love story. It's the card that says that you make the difficult decision every single day to love and heal yourself. What if the Lovers is the card that says they make that decision every day without having to be chained to each other, right? I think that intuitively, you know that you're connected to this person spiritually, but it's like you have something that's keeping you with like a physical chain. So if you're wanting new love, if you're wanting to just have happiness in love, there's something you're going to have to break free from. And I think it's just an understanding of knowing, or it's a knowing, right? That it's always with you. It doesn't, you don't have to chain it down for it to always be with you. All right. I hope that was helpful. Look, Santa was like, I was just singing. Miss L asked for one way up there. Miss L, sweet. Yes, absolutely. We will pull for Miss L and then we will close it out. Uh-oh. Did she think we weren't going to do it? It's okay. We'll go ahead and do it. And then, I can't because I can't ask her love or money. Miss L, let me know if you're still here. If not, we will definitely give her one tomorrow. Don't forget, guys, we will be back tomorrow night. Earth signs, so Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And then we have air signs on Thursday, so Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and they scroll through there like crazy. Hmm. I do see where she said okay, bye. So she most likely probably already left. So that's okay. But we're gonna do it again tomorrow night. So maybe she can join us tomorrow night and we'll offer her a new one then. Checking on her mask. Does it say up there? I hate to do it. Look at Danny. It's just I have absolute chills. I hate to do it, and then she's not here, and I missed it. Let me go see if I can scroll up because I know I can get her to come back and catch it. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I know it stinks. It's okay. I'll message her when I get done with the live. I'll pull myself some cards any day, anytime. All right, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you so much for coming in here and hanging out with me. And thank you so much, Danny, for coming back, joining us, and participating. I hope you feel like you have found your spot, your tribe, right? I will see all of you guys tomorrow night. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Don't forget Etsy shop for private readings. Guys, I do offer special twin flame coupons. It is my purpose to help you remember who you are, to show you that you're not alone in this journey, right? So that we can work with all this powerful energy and make headway in this very challenging journey, right? All right, guys. Thank you so very much, Jenna, Diana, Sandra, everyone. I love you guys. Miss Al, so very, very much. I'll see everyone tomorrow night. I'm always sending all of you abundant love and light on your journey. Have a good night.